Hi guys, welcome to my channel and my name is Richmond and today I got some amazing stuff to show you. Right, so it is a cleaning tool that I've been using and it cleans almost any kind of like stubborn stains on your tabletop, your laminate surfaces, right, even like porcelain, even like metal, right? So it's very powerful, right? And this particular tool itself, it does not require any kind of like special expensive equipment, and it doesn't even use like any kind of like cleaning liquids at all, right? It doesn't require any kind of like detergent or cleaning stuff. So just some water, right? You add some water and you will see magic. So this is what I call the melamine sponge, right? So this is the sponge itself, right? So it's also commonly known as the magic eraser or magic sponge. So all you need is to, you add some water, right? You just put it under the running tap. You can rub off any stains, right? So this sponge is, a lot more firmer than the usual kind of like kitchen sponge. But as you can see, right, the surface is really very smooth, right? The pores are very small, right? And I think that helps to pick up all the dirt and stuff. Right, so there are many versions out there today, right? And I have added the link below, right, which you can check out on Amazon, right? You can find there are pre-cut versions, right, into like all these rectangular blocks, right? Or you can find those that is uncut version, right? So this is like the uncut version. So it's a long piece that you can actually cut it up yourself with a pair of scissors, right, to the size that you want. So what I have here is the uncut version, and it costs like $5 to $6, right? Definitely slightly more than the usual kind of like kitchen sponge, but trust me, right? It is definitely worth your money, right? Because you can almost clean anything, and it has been my best friend whenever I deal with like any kind of like stubborn stains or any kind of like difficult to clean kind of like stuff, right? So I have taken some cleaning videos to show you, right? You can see the magic for yourself, right? It is also like super therapeutic as well. So let's jump right into it.
Okay, so this is the drawer, right? So it's a drawer, and then you can see all the stains over here, right? Which you cannot clean it away with a normal cloth or with a wet cloth, right? You see all these black stains, and then you see these handles, right? It has turned yellow, right? It has tarnished into yellow color, right? So what we can do is that we can use the melamine sponge to actually clean all this up to become like brand new, right? So what I'm going to show you is that here is the melamine sponge, right? So you just add some water, right? And then you start to clean, right? Can you see all the stains are gone? You see? It's like brand new now. It's like all brand new now, right? Look at the black stains over there. Right? Clean out with the melamine sponge. Okay? So you can see. And then how about this white this handle, right? It has tarnish already, right? We can rub it with the melamine sponge. Can you see it has become, the silvery is coming out, right? The oxidation level has been removed, so you can see all the stains are all here already, right? So I just use this one to keep on rubbing, right? I didn't use any kind of like detergent. I just use like water, right? So just some water, right? And then you just rub, right? Can you see? It all came out, right? Right? And then you can see all these black stains over here, right? It used to be this color, like white, but when you clean it, you can actually lighten it also. Huh? You can see. Just now I have cleaned this entire handle over here. See, it looks like brand new. That is the power of the melamine sponge. Right? You can easily clean almost any surfaces, right? Especially laminate surfaces, right? You can see the big difference. It is ridiculously powerful, right? You don't have to use any kind of detergent. You just the melamine sponge itself, right? So when you keep rubbing, it disintegrate by itself, right? But you still can use it. You can clean almost anything, like glass, laminate, the fridge also, right? Can you see? Like it has now not so yellow anymore, right? You see the one below, yellow, right? Before, after, right? Amazing. Okay, so I have cleaned the handle over here. This one I haven't cleaned yet, right? Just now I already cleaned this. See, can see a big difference. This one is like almost like tarnish yellow, right? And now this is back to like the silvery, right? So I have a small piece of like the melamine sponge here. So what I'm going to clean is I'm going to clean this part of the laminate, right? The drawer head over here. You can see it's like very black and dirty, right? If I even use a cloth, right, I can't actually rub it away, right? It's still there, but the melamine sponge will be able to remove that stains very easily, right? And you see it's like brand new again. Like, this is magical to me. It's like almost anything you can clean with this sponge, right? You can see it's like brand new, right? So any stains works pretty much very well, right? You see all these stains over here? Just quick rub away. Brand new. See, this is brand new. Oh, right, let's try another one over here. Right, this one I haven't cleaned yet, so pretty much quite yellow, quite dirty, right? So what I can do is that I just rub. Can you see a difference? The power of the melamine sponge, right? Even just very small piece, right? It tore off from the main piece of the melamine sponge that I cut out, right? Just this small piece is enough to clean the entire dirt, right? And because it's sponge, right, you can clean almost any like small places, the crevices or what, right? Like these crevices, right, very dirty, right? You can see the stains over here, right? The sponge itself, just rub against, right? You just rub against. Can you see? It's clean already. It's clean, okay? How about here? The dirt over here. Okay, let's clean it out. Okay. And of course, these are all the melamines. Okay, so these are also dirt, right? You see, everything is gone. Okay, the bigger melamine sponge. Okay, see? Okay, so let's see if we can clean a teapot with this melamine sponge, right? So this melamine sponge is the new one, it's a new piece that I got, right? So you can see this teapot itself, this is the TWG teapot, so you can see a lot of stains here and there, right? All these stains, very nasty stains that you can't clean it off with just a wet cloth, right? But we can do it with a melamine sponge, right? So you can see here, right, all the dirt over here as well, right? Some dirt over here, what else? Right, a lot of places with that, right? Even the mouth, right, the spout itself, you can see inside there are some residue, right, black stains. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to use the melamine sponge, right, and then we add some water, right? So add some water. Okay, so let's see if we can clean this area, right? Using one hand is a little bit hard. See, it's gone, right? How about here? Okay, the stains over here, right? Okay, how about tabletops, right? Like, this is my desktop, and my desktop is like laminate wood, right? You can see a lot of these black stains over here, right? All these black stains over here, right? Even the keyboard is like freaking dirty, right? You see all this dirt over here and there. Like, melamine sponge can clean as well, right? So what we can do is that, we just rub the melamine sponge, right, against the surface. See, all kinds of, like, stains will be removed very easily. You see the dirt, right? And this is like super white, super clean, right? Without any kind of detergent, it's just water and the sponge, right? You can clean almost anything, right? How about the keyboard? Let's try the keyboard. Huh? So you can see the keyboard is pretty much quite dirty. You see the stains very nasty. Can't exactly rub it off, right? But the melamine sponge can clean it up pretty much without any strength, special detergent, right? Super clean, see? Okay, let's choose another. Yeah, so you can see all the dirt over here, right? So we're gonna rub it. Just quick rub. Can you see the difference? Now it's back to like brand new, right? Same goes for this one. And you can see how much dirt the melamine sponge actually pick up. Okay, it's just really very powerful. Without any kind of detergent, it's just like water and all this stuff, right? Perfect for electronics where you don't really use detergent or you don't use a lot of water, but you have this very strong sponge, right? To actually rub off the dirt pretty much easily. So now you can see it's almost like the brand new keyboard. Can you look at the keys? As good as new.
So there you go. Can you see the power of the melamine sponge? Right, it is really very crazy, right? So it's definitely my go-to cleaning tool, right? My favorite cleaning tool for almost anything. Right? For any stubborn stains, I will just use this melamine sponge, rub on it, and it's gone. Right, so very very useful and very versatile, right? That's what I can think of, right? And of course, there are downsides, right? And I think the biggest downside is that it disintegrates by itself, right? Pretty much very quickly, because if you are rubbing against rough surfaces, and given how porous it is and how hard it is, right? It actually disintegrates itself pretty much very quickly. And so you need lots of that if you want to clean like a lot of these stubborn stains. And so what I did was that I usually clean the stains or the dirt with a regular cleaning cloth first, right? Or a kitchen sponge, right? So that I remove all those easy stains. Right? And then for any kind of like leftover stubborn stains, then I use the melamine sponge. Right? So that way, right, I don't really waste it on the easy stains, right? Because just if you keep rubbing, right, this is going to wear off and go away. Right? So usually I also cut them into like smaller slices, right? So that I can work the corners, right? I can squeeze it into a corner and rub it, right? And and because even like very small pieces of this sponge, right, you can actually remove stains, right? You just pick up those pieces, right, those disintegrated pieces, and put it in your finger and you just rub against the stains, right? It works as well, right? Super amazing. And so if you are like doing like spring cleaning, right, if you are trying to clean an old furniture, there's a lot of this stubborn stain has been there for years, right? Try using this melamine sponge, right? Once you experience it yourself, right, there's no turning back, right? It's super super powerful. Right, comment below and share with me your results. Right? I love to see how you guys use those sponge and clean all your stuff. Right, so that's the challenge for you today. Right, so get yours today with the link below. Right, it's available on Amazon. There's many for you to choose from. Right, and if you like my video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Follow me, right, as I share with you a lot of more of these tips that I've seen myself, and I'm also doing renovation soon. So happy to bring you along my renovation journey. Right, so click on the subscribe button below so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So until next time, I will see you soon.